The National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame presents our 30th anniversary celebration and induction ceremony featuring the honorees for Chairman's Award, Athletics, Business, Civil Rights, Community Service, Education, Faith and Theology, Government, Law, Arts and Entertainment, Lifetime Achievement, Medicine, and Science. In this segment, we feature Law.
Wonderful evening. 30 years, count them, 30 years of celebrating the best that is among us. And every time I'm here, I leave full remembering and the fact that there is such greatness among us. And so Tommy Dortch, you know I love you. I used to say Tommy and I have been dear friends for 30 years. Now I got to start saying we've been dear friends for 40 years. I've been trying to pass for young, but I can't do it anymore. But I thank you tonight for the vision more than 30 years ago that led us to a place where we can celebrate continuously. So I thank you for your vision. I thank you for your passion. I thank you for your tenacity, because it reminds us of the greatness that is among us. And therefore, it is my privilege tonight, my special privilege, to present to you the Chief Judge of the Supreme Court of the state of Oklahoma, Chief Justice Tommy Colbert Sr. But that's not the first time he's been a Chief Judge. Before he became Chief Justice on January 1, 2013, he had been on the Court of Appeals in Oklahoma between 2000 and 2004. And while he was there during that time, he was also named Chief Judge of the Court of Appeals of Oklahoma, the first African American to hold that position, and then the first African American to be the Chief Judge of the Supreme Court of Oklahoma. He is a graduate of Kentucky State University. Yes, in the house tonight. And I am just amazed that he has time to be an entrepreneur, owning restaurants in Oklahoma, but he is also still involved in track and field at a master's level. So we thank you, Chief Justice, for being a pioneer, for being an inspiration to so many of us, and it is my honor to present him to you tonight. Let's watch the video.
As the first African American seated on the Oklahoma Supreme Court, the Honorable Tom Colbert Sr. is the 2015 National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame inductee for law. Born in Oklahoma City, Judge Colbert earned his Bachelor of Science degree from Kentucky State University, where he was also an All-American in track and field. He also earned a Master of Education degree from Eastern Kentucky University and his Juris Doctorate from the University of Oklahoma. In between degrees, Judge Colbert put in 2 years of service to his country, working in the Army's Criminal Investigation Division. After graduating from law school, Judge Colbert became Assistant Dean of the Law School at Marquette University for 2 years before returning to Oklahoma. He also served as Assistant District Attorney in Oklahoma County before entering private practice, and in 2000 became the first African American appointed to the Oklahoma Court of Civil Appeals. Colbert took the Supreme Court oath of office the same week America commemorated the 150th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, a prophetic coincidence for this year's law inductee of the National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame.
I am extremely honored to appear before you as the recipient of this illustrious award. I would like to express my appreciation, however, not just for my induction into the HBCU Hall of Fame, but for all the hard work of everyone that made this 2015 HBCU Hall of Fame Awards program possible. A noted author and TV commentator, Juan Williams, once said that we make movies of Malcolm X, we celebrate the birthday of the great Dr. Martin Luther King, but every day that we live with the legacy of Justice Thurgood Marshall. I think it is also fitting to say that everyone tonight is living the legacy of so many great individual HBCU graduates who sacrificed their health, safety, and some even paid the ultimate price so that we could be beneficiaries of their sacrifices by ensuring equality in education, human rights, economic justice, and sharing in the American dream in our democracy.
Judge Hadgett, thank you for such a gracious introduction. You know, I came from Oklahoma, which most of you think is the West, but really was part of the South. And I was at a school in the southern part of Oklahoma where one of the athletes that evening was dancing with a girl, a white lady, and the next day she got kicked out of school. And I said, you know, I need to go somewhere where I have someone that cares about my well-being. So I ended up at Kentucky State University. And I want to acknowledge my wife, Dr. Doretha Colbert, who we've been married for 44 years, celebrating our anniversary this year. I want to also thank the members of Kentucky State University and HBCU, because but for them and for you, I would not be standing here today. You know, on Tuesday, I had the opportunity to, with the Mother Justice, to swear in about 350 new lawyers in the state of Oklahoma. And as I looked out into the crowd, there was only 3 African Americans. Last year, when I swore in as Chief Justice, about 900 the whole year, there was about 6. And to you young students out there this evening, you know, I know some of you are wondering whether or not it's worth it. Some of you wondering if I can make it. I want to leave you with a story that after I finished college and went to the military, got out, and I wanted to be a lawyer. And I started this law school in Chicago, Illinois. It was a new school. The intent was actually, once you graduate, was to go out into the community and to make a difference. I started that school. It was not accredited, but they had promised us, the legislature and everyone, they would be accredited. I went to that school for 4 years. And in the last semester of that year, which I was anticipating on graduating, they told all of us that we would never be lawyers. I packed my family up. I moved to Oklahoma, and I started all over again to be a lawyer. So you young students out there, never, ever let anyone give up your dream. If it's honest, it's noble, you fulfill your dream no matter how hard times get. May God bless all of you this evening.
We hope you've enjoyed this special edit for Law. Please visit our website or call us to participate and/or sponsor this worthy cause. The 30th Anniversary Celebration and Induction Ceremony. Thank you again from the National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame.